Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam. Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Monday, January 29th, 2024, and you are in the Java Cafe. We are opening back at our regular time. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor like I'm doing now because I forgot to do it while I was waiting for the countdown. But do me a favor and go share this. Just hit the share button, and we're going to jump in a few minutes and see who's in the Java Cafe. Give folks a few minutes because we have tossed around the start time for the past few weeks. Last week we were on at noon. The week before that we were on at 10 a.m. and we're looking at the numbers and they were very interesting. 10 o'clock had some good numbers. 12 o'clock had some good numbers on various days. And so sometime maybe in the middle of February, we'll let you know what we're doing as far as our start time. Speaking of start time, we do want to let you know that this Wednesday at 10 a.m., we will be at WGBH. So we won't be here at 9 a.m. I know I've been messing with the schedule. I appreciate all the faithful, the charter members, the Mothers Board. But we will be here 9 a.m. today, 9 a.m. tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we'll be at WGBH starting at 10 a.m. And my guest for that episode will be Joseph Bennett, who is from the Bennett family. You all may recognize that name from the recent HBO documentary called Murder in Boston, as well as Reverend Jeffrey Brown, who was a part of that documentary, and also Naisha Deed of Pure Spark. Joseph is going to come and talk about his personal experience since the incident, since that night that he's talked about when they came to his home. He's been very public about it in the documentary. He called in one day here with us. And so he's going to speak with us and go a little bit deeper about his experience. Tomorrow is his birthday, so we're going to celebrate that with him. We got to step out. What's up to Darian over on Instagram? Good to see you in the room, brother, that's in this morning. But we're going to talk with him. And then we're going to talk with Reverend Brown also about just the impact of what happened, how Boston is changing, what's going on, the diversity. Reverend Brown has a very well-known line from the documentary talking about, and it's not verbatim. I don't remember it verbatim, but he talked about the fact that Boston is not the old Boston, basically. That's what he was saying. And then ending that out, Naisha Deed, who's been a part of the Java Cafe and part of the Java family, the curator, founder, and CEO of Pure Spark, is going to come and talk about the mental health impact of wrongful conviction. And if you remember, when we did the event at RCC, Joseph Bennett, yes, was talking about his family's experience. That was the second part of the panel series. The first part was around wrongful conviction, just from a communal standpoint. And so we're going to talk about that further with them, Reverend Brown, and also Naisha Deed on Wednesday, WGBH on YouTube, as well as here. I do have the flyer. Y'all know, I really got to do better at pre-production. Y'all know I'm honest and authentic. I have the flyer here somewhere. I'll find it and make sure that I post it. But that's going to be on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Also, other announcements. We're going to ask you to save the dates of, where is it? March 21st through March 23rd. It's a Java anniversary. We'll figure out the spelling there. Javaversary. How would I spell that? Let's go and see. It's a Javaversary, March 21st through 23rd. Javaversary. Let's see if how that looks. Javaversary. All right. What do you think? It's a Javaversary on March 21st through 23rd. That Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The 23rd is a day party at Estella's. The 21st, that Thursday evening and Friday. We're not exactly sure what we're doing yet, but just save those dates and we'll keep you aware of the details of what's going on for that. Also, on March 18th, we will be with Boston College School of Nursing, chatting with them about diversity. There's a big symposium. I actually have to get back to somebody about something. There's a big symposium there. And so shout out, Lord Jesus, I can see the sister's face and can't remember her name. Shout out to BC School of Nursing. We're going to be there with them on March 18th. And I believe we're going live. If not live, that will be recorded. And we're talking about diversity in the healthcare system and health equity. And so as we did the week before last, I believe it was the week before last, we talked about, actually it was last week, our Your Healthy Java week. We talked about the importance of equity when it comes to health, but also when folks are being trained. And Dr. Thea James talked last week about the trainees and ensuring not just the trainees, but their supervisors, those that are teaching them in medical school, those that what we call their attendings, those that supervise the medical treatment of patients that have been there for a while. Those are called attendings. We talked about the importance of equity. And so we're going to further that conversation on March 18th. I think that's it as far as dates. I'm doing better. Keeping my phone open in case any of the Davis system or Anissa is on and I'm forgetting anything. So let me just go and keep that thread open. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and it is kind of breaking news, is many of you remember Reverend Mariama White Hammond, who has been on a platform many times. She is actually moving on from the city of Boston. We just shared that on Twitter and LinkedIn. And she is sharing as she's Reverend Mariama White Hammond. She's moving on as the climate and energy czar, the chief of that, the czar for the city of Boston, and Mayor Michelle Wu. She is moving on toward the end of April. Let me kill a devil, as Bishop Bragg used to say. No drama. She's moving on to focus on a different aspect of ministry. And so for February, we will speak with her about what she's doing. I did speak with her over the weekend, and she is not jumping into anything right away. She is taking some time to rest and reflect. And so, yes, Reverend Mariama White Hammond will be moving on from the city of Boston. We sort of broke that this morning over on Twitter and LinkedIn. And so we'll speak with her later on this month. Let's go in the Java Cafe and see who is in the room this morning. Michelle, buenos dias, and good morning to you, and shalom to you as well. Mama Java, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Thanks for checking on me this weekend. Pastor Marion, good morning to you. Listen, for those of you that are friends of Pastor Marion, somebody somehow, somewhere is impersonating her and trying to send out invitations. So she texts me and let me know that's not her. So if you get a request from Pastor Marion, don't accept it. It's not from her. Aaron, good morning. Good to see you. It was good to see you this weekend out in some downtime. I will talk about that in a couple of seconds, celebrating our Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley's birthday over the weekend. Hey, Mama, look, I'm sitting here looking at it, but not reading it as of yet because I'm trying to keep my thoughts straight. What's up, Real? Good to see you in the room. Nicole, good morning to you. It's your 40th birthday week. I believe that is on Thursday or Friday or Saturday, if I remember right. It's not a day that we're on when you mentioned it to me. Yes, Real, Reverend Brown will be part of us, the GBH episode on Wednesday, along with Joseph rather, and also Naisha Deed. And Saturday, see, I remembered. Nicole's birthday is on Saturday. And so Thursday, Nicole, remind us to say happy birthday to you. So this weekend, very busy, interesting weekend. On Friday, we started off with Brother Jamal Wernham at the One Love Sports Academy. And I wish this stuff would really work right because I have some wonderful videos. Let me see if I can just slide that over there. And let's see if we can make it work. There was a brother that was a violinist that was there on, all right. Let's see if it works. Awesome, good dude. And very, very talented. Now, how is this going to work? Let's see. Video file. Hold on. Where is the okay? There we go. There. Let's see what happens. The only thing I think will be interesting is the format. Not too bad. So, first, were y'all able to hear that? I think we got something working here. Oh, that was smart. I think we have something working here. If you all were able to hear that, let me know. So make sure that we're good, because then I'll be able to show you some other videos. But we were with brother Jamal Wernham of the One Love Sports Academy on Friday night. And let me just pause here and say, and thank you, Michelle. We got audio. Been to a couple of events. Monica. Hey, everybody. I need y'all to say good morning to my MZM. That's what I call her, Monica Zeno Martin, who I used to work with at Youth Build USA. Let me get my coffee ready. Monica, I've ran into a couple of people lately. And I'm just going to leave that right there. Monica, it's good to see you in the room. Hopefully everything is well with you and you're out there doing great things. Absolutely. It's good to see you in the room. So glad to see you here. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. So on Friday, we did the One Love Sports Academy event. And I've been to events, and I'm going to be very honest and transparent. I have a $500 commitment that I need to get to a organization. And I was very intentional that night. I said, I'm committing $500. And so I know what it is that when we get to these events, and Monica, let me know. I will definitely text you after the show today. We get to these events, and I did what I do on Friday. There was a goal that Jamal had to raise money that night. And y'all know, used to be a preacher. And back in my youth ministry days, all the youth ministries, when we would go to support the services, Brother James, can you come and raise our offering? And the house would be blessed. And so that gift or whatever has transitioned into now raising money for organizations that are doing things in our community. And so we went down $1,000 line, $500 line, $250 line, $100 line, $50 line, $25 line. And what was the best part of Saturday night was the adults got my attention and said, hey, there was this young lady, she had to be under 10. She had to be 8, 9, 10. She comes up, she's sitting in her seat, and she was like, I got $20. Then this other little girl came up with $20. And then Brother Joseph came up and gave me $100 and said, let 5 other young people be a part of giving toward One Love Sports Academy. And so one of the things that I wanted to just remind folks is, if you raised your hand as we do at these events and you committed to donate, and we count that, I had my little cousin Destiny, she had her calculator out, and I think I tried to get 5 people to do $1,000. We got 3,500, and then we went to the 500, and we got an amount there, and Destiny's over there adding it up. And when we left there, we left with the total of about $9,800. This was a public event, so we all said it there, and if people were live, that you all seen it. So we want to ensure that Brother Jamal gets his money. It was proved on Friday night that he is very impactful. I know his impact, but the young people that got up to speak, the caliber and different variety of people that were in the room on Friday, yeah, we need to make sure this brother is supported and support that fundraiser. So if you committed, follow up. I get it. I got $500 right now outstanding that I need to get to an organization. So anyway, that was Friday night. And then we had the after party. Shout out to Brother Helder Georgie. And I'm going to get this right, because I want to say the brother's last name right. And we're in this sort of debate of the Americanized version of it versus the Cape Verdean version of it. Brondo, I believe that is the right way to say it. Shout out to him and Estellas for hosting after party. We were down in the basement, and I would say we filled about good 80-85%. About 40 people came out and was a part of that and celebrating Brother Jamal. But we want to, in our celebration, we want to make sure that that brother gets his money. And let the church say in the comments, amen. Get that brother some money. All right, so we figured out a little bit of the audio to get y'all some clips on Saturday was the Seaport, and also Grove Hall, and also back to the Seaport. And we got to see John B. We got to see Deidre on Friday as well. Deidre is a witness. She could tell y'all. Deidre, weren't we calculating the money and people were raising their hands and we were calculating in real time? I was just reminding the people, if they committed money, to make sure they get it to Brother Jamal. She's a parent of one of the young people in the program, and she's my witness that we walked out of there believing we was over $9,800 in. So I'm just going to leave that right there. On Saturday, we had the opportunity to celebrate our Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley's birthday at Grace by Nia. Let me tell y'all something. We'll get to that in a minute. And it was definitely a good time. And so there were a couple of funny moments there. One of them of which, and I'll be honest with you all, I put a clip up of the mayor. Here's my witness. So please, and again, I'm being real. I know what it is to, get the folks. Just follow up. And I've been in communication with the folks that I need to get this $500. You made a big amount, a commitment, and couldn't keep it or whatever, just follow up with the brother and let him know. I did learn a lesson. In church, what they do is when you raise your hand, they have you come up front right then and there and give it. And so as a few folks have reached out, Jimmy, hey, we see what you're doing. Can you host our event? Can you come help us with our fundraiser? We're going to have folks come up to the front. No, I'm messing y'all. But I just had to we got to make sure this brother gets his money. All right. So on Saturday night, we went to Grace by Nia to celebrate our Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. And let me tell y'all something. Our Congresswoman looked amazing. And it was definitely a good time in the room. So we got a little clip from there. I'm kind of confident. I'm not going to get overconfident. Kind of confident that tech is going to work right. So let's this wasn't. Now, I need y'all to do me a favor. I'm going to turn the music down. Listen to the music, because there was not a DJ. Hey. Now, I felt confident that I could play that video and Facebook is not going to cut me off. I'm about to go into happy birthday to Ayanna Pressley. Her actual birthday is on February 3rd. Shout out to brother. Who was it that pulled me that we were like, just look up the birthday because I could. Oh, my barber, brother Roberto. I was telling him about the party and he was like, well, when's the actual birthday? Now, you all heard the music. That was not a DJ. Part of Saturday, Sharon Cornelius is in the room. Sharon Cornelius. Good morning. Good to see you in the room. That was not a DJ. that was a live band known as the Grace Notes. And they made their formal debut on Saturday at Ayana's event, along with John B being there. And because I was bouncing around, I saw John B come in. That was it. I had to get up to Grove Hall. The second part of Saturday was celebrating Brother Joseph, and we'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow since it is his birthday. But let me show y'all a couple more clips from the Grace Notes. Listen, y'all know I do a little singing. And on Wednesday night, come out to Grace by Nia, because yours truly will be there. And yes, Leslie, that was Apollo, and I'm about to show you some stuff. The band and the vocals, ridiculous. There was one part and Beyonce's former saxophonist was in the room with our sister April and some others. And the band was so good that they got up on the dance floor. And let me tell y'all, cover tunes with a live band when the vocals are good. Grace was hopping. All right, so let's show you a little bit. I'm trying to see if I have a longer clip of. Oh yeah, I do. This girl's name is. Oh shoot. This girl. See, I'm getting happy, and I almost put the file in the wrong thing. This young lady's name is Tiffany. I believe she's from Connecticut. I didn't get the clip where she killed us. Arias Gma. Good morning. Remind me who that is. I'm sorry. But good morning. But let me just give y'all a little sample of this sister. Ridiculous. Get up, stay on the scene, like a sex machine. Listen, the way I like it, it's what it is. I got mine, don't worry about me. That's what it is, yeah. I got mine, don't worry about me. Listen, that's just one. Let me find another one. Two things you need to do if you're getting married, if you're booking a major event this year. Book the Grace Notes, and also our brother John, the violinist. He's on Instagram. I'll put that up in a minute. I was sitting at the table between Brother Tito and also Ian from Loud Minds, and they both know music, appreciate music. But when you grew up in church like Nia and I did, and I don't play, but I hear and can, there were things that the band was doing that just made musically no sense. And what I mean by that is you get your standard, your chords, your 1, your 3, your 5, your 7, all that other stuff. I know a little bit, augmented eighth and diminished fifth and all that other stuff. Don't ask me to play or do nothing. And so there are certain chords that come in certain songs that just are the standard. Let me get a good sample. That's John B coming out. This one might be good. Hold on. I need to check the videos before I share them, just to make sure that I ain't nothing on there I shouldn't be catching. All right, let's look at this one real quick in the background. I don't think I can hear it. I'm looking at it. I'm just talking. Oh, this one is fine. Okay. Because you don't want to so let me tell y'all about one of the videos as I'm talking about what went on Saturday night. Linda Dorsina-Fori, former state rep, state senator, grabbed the mayor, pulled the mayor on the dance floor to greet Ayanna. And let me tell y'all something. There's 2 clips I got. Y'all know Michelle plays the piano, so she got rhythm and understands music. I'm not putting them on social media because you know how the trolls are. And it's a shame, but I'm just not giving them anything to clip and steal. I want to show it on here, but they can go and screenshot that. Let me tell y'all something about Michelle Wu. All right, y'all know that sometimes when you dance or whatever, it hits you and you kind of like, you make a face or you make a move because you about to get it. At the end of the clip that's on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter at Java with Jimmy. At the end of the clip where she's greeting Ayanna, I deleted it because, and then there's another video that picks up where Michelle was dancing. Just for about 2 seconds, she felt it and then did her little thing. One of these days, at one Java anniversary or something, we're going to get Michelle on the dance floor with all due. That's our mayor. But you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get this clip for you all. That just shows you an example of the live band. And I got some information to share with you all. Something real. Get sharing. We know it's X. I'm getting ready to do a detox. Figure out another. Well, we'll stay on Twitter for a little while. My mother said, dude, John B. Oh, she said, did. Yes, John B. sang. He did sing. He sang. And the Grace Notes played for him and backed Apollo and Tiffany backed him up. I got to see a couple of clips of that. All right, so let's get this clip just so you all can hear a little bit of the band. They are, it's ridiculous. In the middle of the song, they changed tempo. All right, what song were they getting ready to play in that clip right there? Little contest, let me know. I wish I had more, and I think I have. Maybe, no, I think that's it. Where I'm confident I didn't catch nobody, because, you know, you want to be cognizant. I'm not catching anybody, you know, slipping or something. Trying to think what this one is. Hold on. I think this is a good one. Oh, this is the 360. Again, you get to hear in the 360. I'm getting ready to show you. I just stood up and just kind of went around the room. You get to hear the same thing. All right, y'all got it. No diggity. Okay. That was the clip they were about to play. All right, let's go to the 360 and just look, but listen to the band is just ridiculous. Tashad, I know you do events and whatnot. Grace Notes and the live, no diggity with a live bit. Yo, excuse me. All right, let's get this. This is the 360. Listen. Hey. So I'm saying that was Jamie Foxx and I forgot. Pharrell? Who's that song by? And the good thing about it is when we go out with the live band and we record it, guess what? we can play it on Java with Jimmy and not get kicked off copyright. So, all right, I need to share a couple of other things with you. Well, one major thing is I won't share the venue as of yet. But in the next couple of months, Java with Jimmy be working with a local business, and we're curating a few jazz events, spoken word, music, maybe a Sunday gospel brunch. There is parking. There will be food, some limited libations. There will be a cost, but we're working in partnership with we're working in partnership with someone that reached out. We sat for 2 hours last week, and we're going to support what they're doing in the community. And they have a vision to give back to. They are giving back, but they really want to promote Black spaces and the benefit of folks being welcome and feeling welcome in spaces. And so that is coming up very, very soon. All right. So please keep your ears and eyes open for that. Listen, it is 9:30. I have an 11 o'clock appointment. I also want to mention that within the next probably month or so, I will be taking some time off. Y'all know I'm honest. Gotta go. I told y'all my smile is purchased. And the dentist is like, yeah, we need to do a couple of things. And it's going to cause me to be down for a few days. So as far as being able to clearly talk and so I actually have to go see her at 11 o'clock. I've been at the dentist over the past 2 months. Today will be like 8 times, 7. I don't want to lie, 6, 7. And so, yeah, I'm just putting that out there. Pam, are you saying good morning at 9:36 or 5:36? Hopefully you're back. Safe travels. But I'm putting that out there as well. I'll have a better time. I'll have a better understanding of that time frame, but there will be a week where we may have a combo of pre-recorded shows and maybe, I don't know, I could talk to some of the team, see if they have access that, maybe one of them would host. So I don't know if Aaron and them is on right now, but I'm going to get ready to get out here. What food does the dentist like? Cheese. Pam, glad you're back. Pam, I was talking about, Pam is a witness. Y'all know I'm transparent. I was mentioning the folks that make commitments at these events, and I was very honest. There's an organization that Pam and I support. I committed $500, and I got to get it to them. Pam, I was just reiterating the point that when we make these commitments in events and spaces, we got to follow up, let folks know. Pam knows. I told her as soon as things get where they need to be, they're going to get their check, Jesus. And so I was just mentioning to folks that at Jamal's event the other night to make sure that they follow up. And even if things get interesting, just communicate with the brother and let him know so he's not counting on that total, because we got a witness in the room that testified that 9,800, it was like 9,850, if I remember right. So, all right, Pam, Mama Java says, good to see you back home. Monica, take care of yourself. We love the smile. Purchase the knot. It comes from. Thank you, Monica. Because Monica knows. Monica, my family and some other ones do too. There's certain pictures that I, from memories and stuff, I want to put up, and I'm like, nope. Y'all know me. Shoot. Michelle, my brother Jimmy, still waiting for your email regarding meeting up to discuss the Mission Possible. I am in a season, Michelle, of hustling. To just hustle with the S with the line through it. And so things should be coming around the corner very, very soon. And so give me about another week or two to at least we'll get it scheduled, but it'll probably be a couple of weeks just to, yeah. And I'm going to do something one day. a convo with some influencers and creatives. Thank you, Michelle, so much. Karen says she's postponing her dentist appointment today because she has a head cold. Absolutely. Keys, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. We're going to do this convo soon, but and I put it up in a post. There's a lot. What y'all see, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. And it's not a facade, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes too. And I mentioned this last week too. When you go out to eat and you put the picture up, guess what? You're paying for that. There are bills, there's subscriptions, there's team to pay. There are events, certain dress requirements for events. There's tech, there's content planning, there's getting back, there's the whole consultant side of things that I do. There's community. It's a lot. And so check on your influencers. And in that, I'm going to say, I'm one that I'm slow sometimes. I definitely phone. Get me on the phone is the last thing I suggest you do. Unless I really have to be on the phone, I just don't. Nope. But you text me or we'll get back to you quickly. But it's a lot to be. I'm good. Couple of Winston side of the family, I put the post up and they were checking on me. I'm good, but there are being an entrepreneur, if that's in the influencer vein, if you're community driven, people know that you can liaise and they reach out for help and connections. That's and you don't hear about people's situations and hang up the phone and just be like, okay, send a text. So anyway, thanks for listening. It's Mental Health Monday. My word for Mental Health Monday today is we have not done this in a while. My word for Mental Health Monday today is 3. I'm the host. I can add 2 words. Getting to balance. Getting to balance. Hydrating better. I did keep my commitment yesterday. We went to the store. Brother Newt picked me up, went to the store. Only by 2, but I walked out with more fruits and vegetables than I did other stuff. And it was like, what did I get? I had a craving for noodles. Someone make my poor man's pho. Noodles, some avocado. What else I put on there? Some grilled chicken, make a nice broth, and some onions and peppers, saute them a little bit, put them on and try to make it look pretty. I haven't mastered the egg yet. I probably could, but anyway. So I had to get a couple other things to eat with the fruits and vegetables. So doing better with that. Keeping up with the dentist. I do got to see my primary, schedule my physical, and I got to go get them 50-year-old man test physicals. So, yes. Tashad, grocery store prep is interesting. I see Miss Teresa is here somewhere. Thanks to Ma, she letting y'all know. Miss Teresa, good morning. Good to see you in the room. All right. It's 9:42 UCB. You guys get an hour today. And I think that is definitely it for me this morning. Don't forget, Wednesday, Michelle said, dropped in Cafe Juice Up to patronize and will do so at least weekly as a follow-up to meeting them on a December 2nd G-Boss event, which I shared in the same panel. Awesome. I didn't know they were there, so I actually have been in the same room with them. Michelle, thanks for mentioning that. Keys is saying, definitely always get checked out by the docs. Also, never think an injury isn't anything. All I got to say, I keep not laughing. I hope you're all right. Minimal heard. So hopefully you're good. Monica said, Cafe Juice Up. They were on last week, Monica. Love them. Brother Dimitri. And oh God, what was the sister's name? I'm going to do better. Okay, I'm getting off of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And don't forget Wednesday, 10 a.m. WGBH. All right. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. I appreciate you. And that is it. All right. Y'all have a good day. Peace.